Like, we're already getting kill confirm tokens. We're already maxed out our kill confirm tokens, and we just started. And now we're just going to get a steady stream of kill confirm tokens as long as we keep taking out the enemies. Alright, now we are rocking and rolling. Hell yeah. And the kill confirm tokens should just keep coming in, giving us our skill efficiency boost. Dang, look at all that bonus armor too. And stay stacked. And we failed. Oh no. Did I just respawn again? Why did Kelso go to Kinley College? Because that's where dags go to respawn from boredom when they farm there. Dag joke of the day. What's going on, dags? If you're new to the channel, welcome to Daddy Gang Gaming. I'm your host Knox, where my favorite thing to do is respawn, and it's not because I'm good. It is another week, and this week we have Kinley College that is open, and with this event you're going to get ×2 XP for the first 15 levels. And you don't only get this XP at Kinley College, you could get this bonus XP on any activity that you do. And we also have the Hollywood Global event happening at the same time.
Reporting live from the hot zone. As you can see, things are getting a little out of hand. Stay tuned.
And if you have never done Kinley College, I'm going to show you a route that you can do to farm a lot of enemies and get a lot of XP. Not only is the Kinley College XP farm a really good way to get levels, it is also going to be the best way to get your proficiency up and raise your expertise level. And all you have to do is just equip what weapons you want to level up your proficiency and what gear pieces you want to level up your proficiency as well. And to get to Kinley College, just go over here to the side of the map and fast travel to it. And here we are. We're going to head over here to the Kinley Student Union.
Good luck, Agent.
And for this farm, you could do this solo or in a group. What I like to do is I'll invite a bunch of lower level players or clanmates, and I'm going to do all the killing because I don't need any proficiency or levels. And this is going to allow the other players to focus on being in their inventory, opening up their caches, and swapping up whatever they need to gain proficiency in. So that way, in the middle of a run, if something hits max proficiency, they could easily just swap it out for something else. And because they don't have to worry about doing anything, they're going to be able to equip all 3 of their weapons to whatever they need proficiency, all 6 of their gear slots that they need proficiency in, and also they're going to be able to equip both of their skills that they need proficiency in. That is why I say doing Kinley College is going to be the fastest way that you can build your proficiency up if you're playing in a group, because that is going to be a total of 11 different things that you can level up your proficiency at the same time. And they don't even have to get a single kill, they don't even have to use a single skill, they just have to have whatever they want to level up equipped. So this farm is only going to work on story mode, and the reason is if you do it on any other difficulty, when you respawn, it's going to take you back to the beginning, and then you'll have to rerun the first 2 parts again. But if you do it on story mode, it will not respawn you back in the beginning, it will just respawn you back to the last completed objective. And doing it on story mode is going to save you a lot of time and not having to rerun the first 2 parts just to do the 3rd part every single time. And on story mode, they don't have this special modifier, but on normal, hard, and challenging, you can see that they have a special modifier called dead drop. And what this does is when an enemy goes down, they explode and do massive AoE damage. But there is a way to trigger dead drop to work. But if you never did Kinley College, you're going to have to run this whole building and complete all of the objectives inside this building for the first time, which then is going to allow you to do it on a higher difficulty level. Alrighty, dags, let's go through the walkthrough of what you have to do. We're going to start at normal difficulty. We're going to run inside the building. And once you're in, open up your map, hover over Kinley College, and go to the mission settings, go to difficulty, and select story mode. And this is going to reload you back to the beginning, but the dead drop is still going to remain. And for the first 2 parts, you can run whatever build you want, it does not matter. And I'll let you know when to switch to the oxidizer build. So let's run in, interact with this echo. We're going to do this one to the left, the IED terminals.
Investigation selected. Terminals.
Run to this body right here to get the first key. It's going to go automatically into your inventory.
Agent.
Now we're going to go to the second key.
This is a recovery, not a rescue mission.
This is the spot that the original farm used to be, but they changed it up and it doesn't work like it intended.
Detected nearby.
Interact with this freezer right here. And this time the key will not go in your inventory, so you make sure you pick it up. Run back over here.
That key should give you root access privileges to the military grade server.
And this used to be the old farm. The enemies would only come out of that door and the door above it, but now it doesn't work like that. So let's go ahead and interact with this. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to skip over this part. Alrighty, we are done. So let's run to the next area. And here we are. And the same thing, interact with this terminal. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to skip over this part. Alrighty, we are done with this part. So let's swap over to the build that we want to use.
We need to get those IEDs offline.
Here we are. Alright, let's go to the final area. So this is going to be the final area right here. So before you run in, make sure that you have everything ready to go. And here's my current level. Before I do this farm, I'm sitting at 88. And when you run into this part, there's going to be a time limit that you have to interact with a couple of terminals. And if you're playing solo, there's going to be 3 of them. And if you're playing in a group, there's going to be an additional terminal per additional agent in your party. So just communicate with whoever's in your group what terminals they're going to grab and which ones you're going to grab. And like I said before, you got to do this really fast. Grab this bad boy.
Take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
This bad boy right here. Climb up top, whip out your oxidizer, start shooting them in here, up here. That way, as soon as the enemies spawn, you can take them out. Anybody who makes it out alive, take care of them. Alrighty, turn around, interact with this. Come back over here, get in cover. What level am I? 102. Let's see how many levels I grab. And if you need more damage in between shooting your cam launcher, just pull out your gun. That way you get the damage to armor and the damage to target out of the cover as well. And remember, at the 3-minute mark, oh, I forgot to mention this earlier, but if you do have a group, you all want to be in this area right here. That way the enemies do keep spawning in these 2 doors. All right, Chunga is out. So let's go over here. Start shooting the oxidizers down here. Alrighty, buddy. I need you to go down. He is down. Now let's continue. That Chunga is a little pain in the butt. I missed the last season modifiers where the skills would be overcharged. That was really good. Made it really easy to do a lot of damage. Oh no, well, I lost the terminal, which is all right. You don't have to worry about running over there to get it. Just focus on killing the enemies. Objective failed. Oh no. Now let's try running tech support to deal with the overheal for the enemies that have this blue core on them. and the extra damage to make it a lot easier to deal with. Just remember, you're not going to get the cooldowns anymore on your skills when you're in cover. Alrighty, do this quick again. We're going to do the bottom one.
Agent, you need to take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
Top one.
Terminal accessed. Terminal controlled.
Jump up top. Pull out your oxidizer. Start shooting them to the bottom, top. Looks like the first wave likes to come at the top, so you want to get 2 up top as soon as possible. Now turn around, hit the last terminal.
Terminal accessed.
Run back over here. Pull out your oxidizer. Here we go. We are rocking and rolling now. The tech support might be better this season because we are losing out on the overdrive damage that we had last season from the rogue momentum. And like I said before, keep your eye out on the timer because at the 3-minute mark, the chunga is going to come out. So let's go over here. And because we don't have the overcharge anymore, we can't shoot them up to the normal spot from my previous videos because it won't reach the chunga. Shoot a couple more. Come back here. Whip out your gun. Shoot him really quick. You want to do this as fast as possible. There we go. Come back over here and continue. There we go. And if you're playing in a group, you could have your group mates deal with him. You just want to make sure you guys are all over here in the same area, and that way the enemies keep coming out of these 2 doors. Because if some of you guys go over on that side, the enemies are going to start spawning at different doors, because the enemies are going to want to spawn as far as possible kind of from where you are. There we go. We are rocking and rolling. Let me look at my level now. 105, not bad. Oop. Ran out of oxidizers. Dang, it's not proccing for me. Come on, guys. Where's the RNG? Ooh, I got some bad RNG right now. I'm about to activate my link to get another oxidizer. I just got really bad RNG right there. None of the enemies were spawning. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. You get some bad RNG if skill doesn't proc for a while like that. Like it's not proccing at all right now, which is really bad because you're gonna run out of oxidizers. But you can shoot the enemies. Oh, I got an exotic. That's wild. That was some really bad luck right there for my RNG. Okay, there we go.
Terminal's lost.
Oh no, terminal lost. Oh, it's all right. We still only got like 45, a little bit of time left. Don't sweat it at this point. Just let the terminal run out because you could just restart it. Yeah, that was some really bad RNG. I killed like 30 people and skill did not proc once. So much for 25% chance. That was wild. Either way, we are done. We failed. Go pick up our loots. Let's see what exotic I got. Oh, I got a capacitor. Not bad at all. Yep, we failed. Oh well. Dang, that was some horrible RNG I had. Well, I'm sitting at 107 right now. Let's see for our multi-kills. So let's do it one more time. Hopefully the RNG is a lot better for me because that was really doo-doo. Alrighty, interact with this thing really quick.
Neutralize remote detonation capability.
First one.
Agent, you need to take over the terminal so Isaac can control the network.
Terminal accessed. Terminal controlled.
Climb up here. Oxidizer out. Start at the top. That's where the first wave is going to come. Shoot some at the bottom as well. You have a little bit of time before you have to interact with terminals, so you can shoot a bunch of oxidizers. Interact with this thing. Alrighty, we are back in business now. Look, now our RNG is really good. Like, I'm getting my ammo back to back. Already gained a level. We started at 107. Keep your eye out on the timer because at the 3-minute mark, the chunga comes out. So let me come over here, start shooting them. Chunga coming out. Whip out your gun. Take him out really quick. Alright, let's continue our onslaught. Oh yeah, now our RNG is good. Look at that. I'm not running out of ammo this time. Yeah, so if your RNG is bad, just do your best. Don't worry about it because you could just rerun it again. Like I said before, you could just whip out your gun too in between shooting the oxidizer to do more damage. Switch back to the oxidizer, shoot some more oxidizers. We've got a little bit less than 2 minutes left. So this season tech support is definitely going to be the way to go. We need the extra damage, that's for sure. Let's see how many multi-kill XP I got. There we go, 375,000 multi-kill. Look at all that XP I just got. Alright, Dex, I went back to DC. That way I could put together a build to use the memento. And the reason why memento works here is because when you kill the enemies inside of the doorways, the kill confirm tokens will drop at your feet. And this right here is going to give you a really big boost because you're going to get the 30% skill efficiency, which is going to increase the damage, skill haste, the duration of your oxidizers. And every time you pick up that kill confirm token, you're going to get that 10-second boost, short-term buff for even more skill efficiency. And because we got 6 skill tiers, that's going to be an additional 30% skill efficiency, meaning that our oxidizers are going to be underground forever now. And also by leaving Kinley College, I got rid of all the random stuff that's underground. Like already getting kill confirm tokens, which is really nice. Alrighty, let's go and grab this bad boy. We already maxed out our kill confirm tokens and we just started. What are we at? 118. We already gained a level. So we started at 117. Not bad. And now we're just going to get a steady stream of kill confirm tokens as long as we keep taking out the enemies. Almost 30 seconds on the cloud duration with the memento backpack, which is really awesome. All right, Chunga about to come out, so let's run over here, start shooting a couple down here. Oh shoot, one got out. What the hell? I guess for whatever reason, I don't know how that happened, but a bunch of them got out. Huh. Good thing that the oxidizer have a long duration, so that way we don't have to worry about getting more ammo too much. It's just wild. All right, now we are rocking and rolling. Hell yeah. And the kill confirm tokens should just keep coming in, giving us our skill efficiency boost. All right, our RNG is back to being good. We're not running out of ammo again. That's the one thing that sucks about this, because if you got bad RNG with skills, you might run out of ammo. And we're sitting at like 226 skill haste, and half of that's going to go to the damage. So that's like 100 extra skill damage we're also getting. And we failed. Oh no. So you can go ahead, pick up your loot if you want. Let's see. So I got 6 levels that time, not too bad. I don't need the loot right now, so let's go ahead and take ourselves out. Boom. Sayonara. I think I like the Memento backpack. It seems to add a lot more than having the Waven wear giving us the pack support. All right, let's take a quick look at the builds. I got the Technician Specialization, gave me access to the Artificer Hive. Got the Capacitor right here because it gives me the damage to armor, damage to target out of cover. I got Test Subject, TDI Card Custom. These don't really matter. You can equip other guns here that you need to level up your proficiency in. The Memento backpack actually worked surprisingly well. I'm going to have the Skill Haste armor mod on it. Then it comes with the long-term buff and short-term buff, and the main thing that we are looking for is that skill efficiency. And what that skill efficiency does, it boosts the skill damage, skill haste, skill duration, repair skill, skill health, boost all of that. So we're going to get 30% skill efficiency with the long-term buff, and then for each time we get the short-term buff by picking up the kill confirm, we're going to get even more skill efficiency. Then I got 3 pieces of the Waven wear, mostly for the skill damage and the 45% skill duration, and then 2 pieces of the shiny monkey because you get the 15% skill duration and the 5% skill efficiency. And all my attributes are going to be the same. We got skill haste, skill damage everywhere. If you want, you could even run skill duration, either or. For the first skill, it's required that you use the oxidizer chem launcher. Second skill, you're going to want the Artificer Hive, but you could also equip a different skill if you need to get some proficiency in other skills. Just test it out that you do enough damage that you can do this farm without the Artificer Hive. If you can, you're good to go. For the active modifiers, I have Tech Link. I don't actually really use this, so it's going to be up to you. The main thing that you want to have is hands-on, because you're going to take 50% of your current skill haste value and it's going to turn it into skill damage. And if you saw with the Memento, we were sitting at 226 skill haste. So half of that is going to be 113 additional skill damage that's going to go to the oxidizer, which is crazy. And another one that's going to benefit this build is going to be the tech upgrades, because 25% of your critical hit damage is going to go to your skill duration. The more skill duration you have, the longer your oxidizers are going to stay on the ground, meaning that the more oxidizers you have, the more damage you do and the faster you can take out the enemies. And then finally, for the third passive modifier, you can put whatever you want. I just have multitasker here. Stat-wise, right now, without the Memento kicking in or anything else kicking in, we are sitting at 116% skill haste. But you did see that once the Memento starts kicking in, we did go up to 226% skill haste. And for the other build that I was running without the Memento backpack, the only thing that changed is that I had the Waven wear backpack with tech support to do even more damage. And then I had the Murakami Industries with the 15% skill duration to increase how long the oxidizer stays underground. And as before, everything's going to have skill damage and skill haste as well. Same skills, same modifiers. Stat-wise, we are sitting at 128% skill haste, and half of that is going to go into skill damage. So between the two builds, they both worked, but I think I'm going to lean towards the Memento backpack because you do get so much skill efficiency with this. And that skill efficiency is going to really help with the cooldowns, the skill damage, the duration of the oxidizer. So if you do have the Memento backpack, I'll lean with this build. If you don't have the Memento backpack, you can run something like this. These builds are just templates, so you could try out other stuff. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's fine. You could just restart the run. It's no big deal. You're going to start back at the same spot every time if you're playing on story mode. So just mix and match, equip stuff that you need to gain proficiency in, and just, you know, just have a good time, have fun, farm it out. Have fun, right? It's a pretty boring farm. But you do get a lot of levels. For the last round, I did start at 23 and I ended at 30. Not bad. Alrighty, Dags. Hope you guys liked the guide. This is the builds that I would run for year 7, season 1. And if you made it this far, make sure to like the video, comment below, make sure you subscribe. So get out there, Dags. Happy farming and get your levels and your proficiency and expertise levels up.